Hey guys, welcome back to WWE 2K GM mode. Tonight, John Cena opens up the show once again, apologizing for missing last week and stating that he missed his flight, but now it's time to get back on track. A couple weeks ago, he was interrupted by Ricochet, who kept him from doing what he was about to do right now. John Cena challenges Mark Henry to a match at Hell in a Cell, even offering to put the championship on the line so that he can, quote, end the Hall of Pain before it even starts. And now for our first match of the night, we have King of the Ring action as the best kept secret of Raw, Buddy Murphy, takes on Baron Corbin in this round 1 contest. Murphy would quickly take control, chopping Corbin down with strikes, but the size difference made itself known. Corbin would try to impose his strength and size advantage over Murphy, but Murphy would be able to power through and once again begin firing strike after strike at Corbin. Buddy Murphy would use his incredible speed and inhuman strength to control the match, but he would end up missing an elbow drop after Baron Corbin rolled away. This would lead to Corbin hitting the end of days, and this would prove to be the end of the match. Baron Corbin has moved on to round 2 of the King of the Ring tournament, barely scraping up a victory against a very game Buddy Murphy. Now, after the match, Baron Corbin would flee the ring as the Dogs of War arrive. The Dogs of War would proceed to then decimate Buddy Murphy before disappearing into the crowd. Next, it's time for our next addition to the Face the Facts challenge. Tonight, Curt Hawkins clashes with the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. Cesaro would start off strong, using his power and agility to decimate Hawkins. Hawkins would be on the back foot for the majority of the match, constantly trying to gather some kind of offense, which he would eventually manage after a sudden running STO. Cesaro would fire off multiple European uppercuts, surely cracking the jaw of Hawkins, but Hawkins would respond with punches of his own before landing a super kick. With Cesaro laid out in the ring after that well-placed super kick, Hawkins would head up to the top rope and would make a splash. This combination attack would result in a 3 count. And with the death of the Swiss Superman, or I guess just feet, Curt Hawkins, has successfully earned a championship opportunity against John Cena, which he will get next week here on Raw in week 32. Next, Moonshade, Ember Moon, and Shade come out and states that the Raw Women's Tag Team division has not been given the proper spotlight it deserves, and that they intend to lead the division into the light. while others will pretend to be a team while vying for singles gold. Moonshade would be interrupted by Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, who state that it will not be Ember and Shade that lead the division forward, but it will be the Riott Squad. This would lead to our next match, where Moonshade and the Riott Squad collide. And this would be a very even contest between both teams, with Moonshade getting their offense in and with the Riott Squad dishing out just as much damage in return. The Riott Squad would end up with firm control of the match at some point, controlling the former women's tag team champions and providing a strong case for themselves to be the ones pushing the division forward. But this would change once Ember would be able to escape a submission attempt. Ember would give the team control, and Shade would briefly take advantage, showing off a brutal side as she hit a piledriver on Liv Morgan, who just returned from a concussion she received during the Mixed Match Challenge. But turnabout is fair play. Ruby would throw Ember out onto the apron and Liv would take advantage. The Riott Squad would then swarm Ember on the outside. But Ember would escape long enough to tag in the relatively fresh Shade. Shade would create an opening by stunning Ruby Riott with a pendulum kick in the corner, before quickly following it up with a 300 arrow slam. Shade would fall straight into the pin, but Liv Morgan would be able to break up the pin just in time. Ember would end up getting a semblance of revenge, tossing Ruby to the center of the ring. Ruby would toss Shade outside of the ring, but Shade would start to fight back, trying to keep herself from being swarmed, but ultimately failing. Ember would end up hitting a spine buster that would manage to damage Ruby's arm thanks to a landing on the bottom rope, and this would lead to Shade being able to land another 300 arrow slam. This time, Ember would be able to prevent Liv from breaking the accompanying pinfall. Moonshade would begin to celebrate their hard-fought victory, but they would be interrupted by MVP, who would come out and state that it'll be neither Moonshade or the Riott Squad that will lead the women's tag team division forward. It will be his clients. His Hurt Business. And as the words Hurt Business escape his lips, Team HBEST, now draped in golden attires, would jump Moonshade from behind, leaving them laid out. Up next, the Murder Hawk Monster is unleashed upon Raw once again. Lance Archer, who is accompanied once again by Jake the Snake Roberts, is set to compete in a 2v1 handicap match against these familiar and festive fellows. Oh, the red one's getting in some hits. Look at those moves. They did not. Well, with a blackout, this handicap match is over. The Murder Hawk Monster is looking for more and more competition as he progresses through the ranks of Monday Night Raw. With Archer having taken out these two with relative ease, who will be sent into the ring against him next? Next, the club can be seen in the locker room. They call out the Usos, calling them cowards for attacking Gallows and Anderson from behind, instead of coming after them face to face. If they wanted a rematch, they could have just asked. Now, the club is going to unleash hell upon you, while the prince becomes the king. And now for our first featured contest, Amber Winters looks to pick up some momentum ahead of Hell in a Cell by defeating her future opponent, Dakota Kai's teammate, Raquel Gonzalez. Will Eternal Winter fall upon Raquel here tonight?
And the entire WWE Universe.
It looks like we're ready to do battle here, guys. And I can tell you that the Chicago crowd has been itching to see this one all day. And listen to this place. Big knee.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle.
Over and over. Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
She's in control. What a press slam! That offense taking a toll on her.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
Just caught flush.
Really just laying it in. Oof, kick finds it. Beautiful takedown into the knee bar.
She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Oh, look at this awesome Sicilian barrage. Like a buffet of punches.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous. Oh, look at this. The Muay Thai training really showing off here.
Big reversal.
Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Oh, the face has been planted. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Ooh, what impact. That offense really hitting her hard.
She's not rising to the occasion right now. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Harsh impact. Bam! Springboard roundhouse. Good night.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Elbow smash.
Pow, what a shot.
Reverses. Can she take it?
Will this be enough? She's not going away yet.
Not yet. Too early.
Oh, look at the elbow after. elbow. She scores big with the counter. That'll hinder your modeling career. She's got her where she wants her. Right to the back of the neck. You can't take much more of this. It'll be a... Here's a cover. Could be it.
1, 2, 3. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Amber Winters successfully defeats Raquel Gonzalez, while Dakota Kai watches on. With Winters and Dakota set to clash at Hell in a Cell next week to determine the next #1 contender, are we perhaps looking at the next one to challenge for the Raw Women's Championship? In our next featured match, we have the Limitless Keith Lee, who is set to take on Cameron Grimes in one-on-one action. Which of these two will be able to pick up momentum as we move closer to Hell in a Cell?
Keith Lee, he considers himself limitless. With his size and disproportional agility, it's difficult for anyone to argue against the moniker. I can tell you that the Chicago crowd has been itching to see this one all day. It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey.
Oh, right to the shoulder. Plenty of fight left.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Uh-oh. Jawbreaker!
Call it, Dennis.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Not yet.
Kick! Whoa! He's not looking so hot here, guys.
And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
Oh, my God, a clothesline.
On the move. And a stand.
Oh, man.
Driven down face first.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much. Oh, flipping the script on him there.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Oh, nasty impact.
Looking stunned here, guys. Byron, I love this move. One of my favorites.
A modified surfboard.
Ah, bear hug.
Look at the...
And breaks the hold. Oh, look, elbows off the chest. The impact. Now in full control. Twist of fate. He goes for the quick pin. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down. Uh-oh, he's got him up.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
Going for the cover. And there's the kick out.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that. That is a great...
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Small package driver.
Does he have a win in hand now?
And he got him.
Cameron Grimes has picked up the victory off of a massive small package driver, but after the match, the Dogs of War would strike again. Seth Rollins and Rusev storm the ring, forcing Grimes to flee as the duo beat down on Keith Lee, before Roman Reigns would appear out of nowhere and spear the fleeing Grimes. And finally, for our main event, we have more King of the Ring Round 1 action. The one and only Ricochet represents the Air Force as he collides with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Will Ricochet be able to pick up an upset victory to move on, or will the Heartbreak Kid prevail?
Ricochet loves the fast-paced style, loves to fly. It's what's endeared him to the WWE Universe so quickly.
And made him a headache to his opponents.
That could happen here tonight.
Ask any current WWE superstar who their greatest influence is, and you'll find the Heartbreak Kid.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm. Uh-oh, looking to lock it in.
Mr. WrestleMania could be on the verge of tapping out.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Bang!
Look at this.
What's he gonna do with it?
Driver
Spiked him.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
Ooh! And look at the quickness by Ricochet. Boom! Right between the eyes.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Hard right hands.
Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done. And Ricochet making him think twice.
6, 7.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one.
What a windmill kick!
2,
What a punch!
3, 4, 5,
Oh, right to the gut.
6.
Absolutely incredible by Ricochet.
8.
Set by
The tequila sunrise. Oh.
He fights his way free, but how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Buster. Good way to fracture a rib.
Hard right hands.
punch after punch after punch. What's gonna happen now? Pile driver.
Shawn Michaels doing what he loves to do.
Bang right in the face.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
HBK connects.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
3.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out. Some sexy moves on display by HBK.
The showstopper wants to put an end to the show right here.
6.
And Ricochet making him think twice.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice. Carefully measured knee drop.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
Double leg takedown. Can Shawn step through?
He's got it in.
Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in.
Ricochet's been grounded, and now Ricochet may tap out.
Yeah, Ricochet in deep, deep trouble. Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole. Saw what he had in mind there. Spinebuster. Step up for the...
Situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly. Oh, put down face first.
Got a feel for Ricochet, looking beaten down at this point. He won't quit, but it might be better if he did.
His shoulders are down. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Unbelievable.
Straight punch. Boom, what a forearm. KO punch. Sunset flip. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Oh, Corbin here. Never say die attitude out of him.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Oh, here we go. Shawn Michaels is in position. Oh, sweet chin music.
Caught him flush. And Shawn Michaels might have just secured the victory. Not yet.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one.
And Ricochet making him think twice.
Back now inside the ring. This is going to be big, one way or the other. Oh my God, what a move!
Ooh, bullseye.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Ricochet going for it. Boom.
That's lights out. You can count to 100.
The situation. Ricochet with an incredible victory.
And in an unbelievable turn of events, Ricochet has managed to pick up the victory over Shawn Michaels after hitting recoil. Ricochet moves on to round 2 of the King of the Ring tournament, where he will collide with Finn Balor to determine who goes to the semifinals. Are we looking at our future King of the Ring? Now, returning our attention back to Michaels, after the match, Michaels would be trying to recover, still stunned by his defeat at the hands of Ricochet, when out of nowhere, he would be struck with an RKO. Randy Orton is on Monday Night Raw, and he is stalking the Heartbreak Kid. This encounter would end after Orton would hit a vicious punt kick. And now the show ends with a new episode of the Firefly Funhouse. Bray Wyatt can be seen shoving popcorn into his face similarly to another member of the WWE roster. He stops when he notices the audience, laughing and waving to them. Wyatt would then state, "Hi Fireflies, you came in at just the right time. I was watching one of my favorite matches on WWE Network, which remember, you can sign up for only $9.99. Here, come watch this with me." The camera would then cut to an old-looking TV, which would be showing the infamous Mankind vs. Undertaker match. Just as Mankind flew off the cell. Bray laughs and cheers.
Yowie wowie!
Bray proceeds to state that not only did he hear what Mankind had to say, but so did he. Bray's smile fades as he states that Mankind won't be able to do anything to the Fiend. But he's sure that won't exactly deter Mick. He then states, "If you really want this, Mick, then don't worry. We'll meet you in your house," Bray says with a creepy smile, all while Mankind is thrown through the roof of Hell in a Cell in the background. And with that, this week's edition of Monday Night Raw comes to a close. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you are new here and you want to see more WWE 2K GM mode or just more content from me in general, hit that subscribe button. NXT Week 31 will be coming out tomorrow, so make sure to come back for that. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, your own follow Twitch account, or join my subreddit, links are all in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.